Hi, this is Gabby with your Living Peace Tuesday tip. Today I wanted to talk a little bit more about how to take your paper piles that usually either end up all over your desk or on the floor and how to make them go vertical. Now, one solution that I came up with a client was to take the paper piles and figure out what were the major categories that they fell in. Kind of talk through why the piles needed to be out, what his intentions were for each type of pile. And then what we found out was that they actually fell into sort of four main categories. So we went and he got a bunch of letter trays and we stacked them, and then at the top of each column we put the title of the major category. So in this instance it was like active clients versus prospective clients. And this way he was able to keep track of each of his sort of different active files or projects within sight without it taking up as much space. In fact, all of these piles you should be covering his entire floor. Another thing that we came up with was he tended to like to have little notes everywhere, and this was something that he was comfortable with. He wasn't really comfortable making these electronic. So what we did was we went and looked at all the notes on his walls and created areas where he would put certain types of notes. So for example, future meant this was the board where he was going to put up any notes about things he wanted to do in the future. And this was a great way for him to keep kind of on top of what it was he was actually putting up there and why he was putting it up there. It also allowed him to look very quickly to whatever part of his office he needed to for certain types of information. Another way that I've been seeing people put information visually and vertically is to put their different projects into Ziploc bags, either gallon or even 2.5 gallon. You can find that easily on the internet. And then hanging them either off of towel rods or curtain rods and using curtain rings that have clips, or creating sort of their own system using binder rings and binder clips to hold the bags up. This way you could look through the different files quickly and easily, but they didn't take up as much space. One more thing I wanted to point out was there's this product that I just found called the Pile Separator and Pile Tabs, and basically what these do, they're acrylic, they're hard, they allow you to write probably using a whiteboard pen, and it allows you to stack multiple piles of paper but without having to dig through them to figure out where one pile ends and the other one begins. It also allows you to quickly see what are the types of subjects or types of projects that you might have landing on your desk, and allowing you to keep them in a little bit more of a vertical pile. So anyways, I hope this has been helpful. This has been Gabby with your Living Peace Tuesday tip.